And we welcome you to the Pieper High School Gym Warriors Network and a fantastic rivalry matchup this evening. The Smithson Valley Rangers and the Pieper Warriors boys basketball is set to do battle here well into district play, and always fun when these two get together, especially fun when there's a lot riding on each matchup. Right now, the Smithson Valley starting lineups being introduced as we welcome you in the starting five for the Rangers. Wayne Jericho wears number 11, 6'3" senior. Number 20, also a shooting guard, is Wyatt Clements. He's a sophomore, goes 6'2". Robert Gutierrez, a small forward, junior, 6'3". Number 23 is Colton Guerra. He's a point guard, 6-foot senior. And rounding out the first five for Smithson Valley, number 30, Jacob Ramos, listed as a power forward, a senior who goes 6'3". Pieper Warriors being introduced as we speak. The old Chicago Bulls entrance song, one of the best that's ever been played for introductions. Alan Parsons Project, Sirius, and with that, the Warriors starting five. Number 2 is Parker Ghosh. Number 3, Elliot Perry. He's a senior, while Ghosh is a junior. Mason Thomas, a junior, wears number 5. Porter Jensen, a senior, and wearing number 24 for the Warriors is Yemi Talani. The head coach for these Warriors, Kobe Brooks. Assistants are Sel Edwards and Michael Herrera. Coaching staff for Smithson Valley, Ike Thornton and Isaac Thornton, alongside Coach Ike Thornton. Coming into this ball game, we mentioned it's a little something at stake whenever these two get together. It's fun no matter what, but with something at stake, you look at these district standings and what lies ahead for both these programs. In District 26-5A, in 5th place right now, the Pieper Warriors, a district record of 5-5, so a win today inches them closer to that coveted top 4. Right now, Wagner, Alamo Heights, Veterans Memorial, and New Braunfels occupying those top 4 spots. We'll get into the records a little bit late throughout the broadcast. Smithson Valley, 10-10 overall record, District 3-7. So even though they're sitting there at 3-7, they win this game. All of a sudden, they're at 4-7, while Pieper drops to 5-6. Essentially, only one game would separate them in the standings, with essentially about half of district play still to come. So you see the implications and how big this game can be for both these programs as we get into the heart of district play. For Smithson Valley, a couple of guys to look out for. Their leading scorer, Wayne Jericho, mentioned him as one of the starting 5. He gets right around 17 points per game. Clements averages right around 13 per contest, while Ramos, 6 points per game. Gutierrez at right around 8. Moreno at right around 6. For the Pieper Warriors, they are led offensively by Mr. Thomas. Mason averaging right around 17 points per game, and their only player in double figures in terms of averages, although Loya Santiago averages 9.7, and Ghosh Parker right there at 9.1. So a balanced attack for both these programs as we get set with the rest of the lineups for Pieper, not only introducing their starters, but the entire lineup, entire roster, as we get set for tip-off. The Smithson Valley Rangers coming off a 67-59 victory against Bernie back on January 17th. It's a stretch that's seen the Rangers playing well as of late. If you look at their schedule over the last 5 games, they've won 3 of them, including victories against Champion and Tybee, the 2 losses during that stretch, Veterans Memorial and Alamo Heights. For Pieper, they come in off a loss to Veterans Memorial. Just about everybody's going to lose to those Patriots. Talked about them being in good playoff position. They're in 5-3 in District 26-5A, and again, we'll get into standings throughout the course of the broadcast. But before that loss to Vets Memorial, they had beaten Tybee, and that broke a 3-game losing skid that came to Wagner, New Braunfels, and Bernie in inverse order. The losing streak started with that loss to the Greyhounds. But, of course, when you talk about the Warriors and these recent struggles, if you will, you have to bring up the fact that they are without one of their best players, Jane LeGrand, young man who has been on the roster, but really when you look at these Warriors, Santiago Loya, young man who broke his ankle, the Allen tournament, second leading scorer for the Warriors, and they are without his services. Here to jump and underway, tip is back, and Pieper controls as we are underway from Pieper High School. Elliot Perry with the ball. Again, he wears number 3. Inside, they get it back out to the corner. Pieper doing a nice job of moving it around in the lane. Little bit of a two-step, and then the first 2 of the game for Mason Thomas. Warriors showing a little bit of full court pressure here. Smithson Valley trying to get it across. They do. Corner 3, money. Wayne Jerica, the Rangers' leading scorer, answering, and with that, buckets for each team on their opening possession. Mason Thomas saw moments ago just get the bucket. Perry misfires. Here come the Rangers. Clements in transition. That one stolen by Thomas. In trouble in the backcourt. Gets it to Yemi Talani. Corner 3 will be taken and hit by Parker Gulch. Junior with his first bucket of the ball game. Makes it 5-3 early. Smithson Valley unable to break the press. Here come the Warriors. Again, it's Gulch. Misfires on the layup. Gets it back in the corner now. In trouble. Looks to bounce it off of White. Clements unable to. Pieper instead with an over and back. So that Pieper press in the early going, giving the Rangers a little bit of trouble, causing a turnover just moments ago. Colton Guerra will inbound here on the Pieper side of the court. Colton, the Rangers' point guard, number 23. Sets the offense. Holds his dribble. Out to Robert Gutierrez. Back to Guerra. Gutierrez, good look. Front rim. Rebound for Talani. Here's Elliot Perry and the Pipers. The Pieper Warriors look to add to an early 5-3 lead. Thomas, right-handed dribble. Out to the corner. Gauche, back rim. Thomas skying for the rebound. Another possession, another opportunity for Pieper as Perry resets at the top of the key. Here's Talani. Porter Jensen, top of the key. He's a lefty. Out to Perry. Jensen. Turnover. Clements up ahead. And boom, shaka-locking all over Pieper High School. Robert Gutierrez, what a way to get his first 2 bucket. His first 2 points, I should say, first bucket of the ball game. Tied early. On the block, it's Jensen. Little hook, no. Smithson Valley basketball. 4:41 remaining. A couple minutes gone by here in a district clash. Stolen by Jensen inside. Up fake, no. Some contact, no whistle. Here comes Guerra. That one batted. Taken by Gutierrez. Now it's Mason Thomas the other way. 2 steps, puts it up. Back rim. Rebound. No, by Jensen. Taken away. Here come the Rangers in transition. A little bit of an up fake, more contact, letting him play. No whistle. Wyatt Clements there. Couldn't put it in. Talani clears. Here's Perry. Thomas on that right wing. On the block, it's Jensen. Back out to Gulch. Thomas comes out of the corner. Gulch, top of the key, into the lane. Righty floaters, good. Parker Ghosh with 5 early points. He's matched Smithson Valley's output and a 7-5 lead for the Warriors. Jerica looking for his second triple off the back of the rim, but there's a rebound put back by Gutierrez. Wyatt Clemens had a shot, but Gutierrez there to clean up the mess. So 4 for Robert Gutierrez. 6'3", small forward, just a junior in the early going, as we're tied back up at 7 with now 3:20 and counting left in the first quarter. Thomas inside, loses the dribble and loses that out of bounds. Into the ball game now for the Rangers. Brooks Lay, he wears number 14, and Eli Redding, number 10. Barbara Gutierrez. Takes a breather, as does Colton Guerra. Jacob Ramos attacking for the Rangers all the way up and then uses the bank beautifully. Smithson Valley with its first 2 points of the ball game. Its first lead, of the ball game off of Ramos' first 2 points, Ghosh, 3, money. Parker Ghosh has 8 early, and his Warriors have a 10-9 lead. Corner, Jerica hit from the other corner for the game's first field goal for the Smithson Valley end of things, and a hold by Jerica. Yeah, they'll get that every time. Partly a smart foul because Mason Thomas was headed back the other way in transition all alone. Sam Medina into the ball game now as Parker Ghosh, who scored 8 early, takes a breather. Christian Harris also into the ball game, just checking in. Inbounds to Elliott Perry. Under 2.5 to go here in quarter number 1. Pieper with the ball in a 1-point lead. Thomas inside. Sidestep to avoid the blocking foul. Carson Moreno of Smithson Valley doing a nice job of holding his ground, but though we avoided the offensive foul, Thomas turning it over. Rangers basketball underneath their own basket. Got to go the full length of the court here. An issue because of the press by the Warriors. Smithson Valley able to break it though. Carson Moreno, layup no. Opportunity in the lane by Eli Redding. It's knocked away, but it stays on the Rangers side of the court. Corner, Moreno just shot the layup moments ago. Side of the rim from his angle, front rim on the corner 3. Mason Thomas clears. In the lane, Thomas drawing the whistle, was attacking, dished it out to Christian Harris, but not until after a whistle was blown. Thomas will inbound from underneath his own basket. Out to Perry, senior point guard. Between his legs a couple of times, directing traffic. Coming left, pass to Sam Medina. Sam back to Perry. Thomas, top of the key off his foot. Nearly gathered by Christian Harris, still loose. Thomas, after all of that, gets it back. They swing it. Dryden Richter over to the corner. 3-pointer good for Sam Medina. His first points of the game coming off the bench. And a 13-9 lead for the Warriors. Smithson Valley wants to talk. 1:13 remaining in quarter number 1. The Rangers down by 4. We're back at Pieper High School right after this.
Who's going to decide if this generation carries on our way of life? All of us. Hui, Western Original.
Pieper High School, the Warriors an early 13-9 lead on rival Smithson Valley in this District 26 5A boys matchup. Mason Thomas for Pieper, inbounding from underneath his own basket. Elliott Perry, left-handed dribble. Tries to get it inside to Thomas. That one knocked out, though, by Colton Guetta. And so they'll do it again. This time looks to be Dryden Richter who will inbound. 1:07 remaining in quarter number one. Underneath, nice play off the inbound pass. Working it to perfection, Christian Harris. Righty on the left side of the rim. Mason Thomas tying up the Rangers on the ensuing inbound. Now possession arrow says Smithson Valley, so the Rangers will keep it. A little bit of a run here by Pieper. This one back and forth in the early going. Since then, though, the Warriors out to a 6-point lead. Attacking, Brooks Lay into the ball game, no, but a whistle. Lay, a junior who goes 6'3", 175, listed as both a small forward and a shooting guard. And he'll get to at the free throw line. Lay back rim. First free throw. Averages 4.3 points per game, does Brooks. Gets a second one to go. Smithson Valley's turn to apply the pressure. Pieper, some trouble with it. And Coach Kobe Brooks had to call a timeout here. Didn't want the violation. Short timeout, 1-20. We'll keep it right here. 44 seconds to go. In a game that's been back and forth, although over these last couple of minutes, the Warriors have jumped out to what was a 6-point lead moments ago. It's now 5 thanks to the free throw by Brooks Lay. Both teams going into the bench here as we near the end of the first quarter. Elliott Perry. Here's Mason Thomas. Other side, it's Dryden Richter. Now Perry back, double team. Has to get rid of it, does, but a turnover. Eli Redding in trouble. Here comes Mason Thomas off the steal. Thomas watched closely by Brooks Lay inside off the glass for Dryden Richter. Dryden with his first bucket of the evening, I should say, as we now go under 10 seconds to go in a 17-10 contest. Elliott Perry whistled for the foul. Carson Moreno over to inbound. 8 seconds in the first quarter. Guerra, Moreno, lefty dribble in the lane. Nice look. Brooks Lay underneath. Has to let it go. Does. Off the rim. And that is how the first quarter comes to an end. After one, the Pieper Warriors 17, Smithson Valley 10. We're back after this right here from Pieper High School on the Warriors Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Head coach Michael Herrera and his Pieper Warriors a 17-10 lead on the Smithson Valley Rangers to begin quarter number 2 here from the Pieper High School gym. Top of the broadcast, misidentified Kobe Brooks and Sal Edwards, the assistants for Pieper. Of course, Michael Herrera, the head coach for the Warriors. Three-pointer to start the second quarter is money for Dryden Richter. 5 points off the bench. And now with double-digit lead for Pieper following the first possession of quarter number 2. Colton Guerra. He wears number 23 for Smithson Valley. The shot by Wyatt Clements is off the back iron. And here comes Elliot Perry looking to extend. A 10-point lead goes through Mason Thomas's hand, recovers. Down the baseline, offensive foul. Guerra here is Pieper calling off the full court press. Perry knocking it away momentarily because Guerra gets it back behind his back. Another behind the back dribble as Smithson Valley looks to set. Pieper doing a nice job defensively of making the Rangers uncomfortable. Jerica, though, a tough shot, gets it to go. Showing you why he's the Rangers' leading scorer at right around 17 points per contest. Thomas, top of the key. Working to get inside, and a whistle. They're going to get Jacob Ramos on the reach-in. And Mason Thomas, speaking of leading scorers, leading scorer for the Warriors also at right around 17 per game. Mason, a concerted effort here to apply pressure, going at whatever Smithson Valley defender might be guarding him. And Mason knocks down his third point of the ball game. Just a junior. Mason, a big part of this Pieper Ball Club last year. Enjoying a good 2024, 2025 as well, along with his 17 points per game. Averages 9 rebounds per game. Short on free throw number 2. Possession arrow going to the Rangers. Played about a minute and a half here in the second quarter. 9-point advantage for the Warriors. Robert Gutierrez back into the game for the Rangers. He wears number 22. That one knocked away from Wyatt Clements. There's Gutierrez into the lane. Knocked away, but right into Clements' hands. A second chance for Clements. That one no good as well. Dryden Richter able to come away with it. Here's Elliot Perry. Picked up full court by Wayne Jerica. Richter, top of the key. It's Christian Harris. Other side, it's Sam Medina. Perry with the right hand. Now coming back left. Pieper here patient, looking to set up that offense, look for the best shot. Richter, there's Perry. Mason Thomas, top of the key. Starts left-handed dribble, comes right. Jerica bothering him. Here's Medina, out to Perry, but he stepped out of bounds before he let it go. Tristan Horta into the ball game for the Warriors. 9-point lead as the Rangers inbound. Guerra, the 6-foot point guard, directing traffic, as is always the case for Smithson Valley. Jerica in the corner, keeps his pivot, now lets it go. Too strong. Thomas coming back the other way. Smithson Valley defense doing a nice job of getting back. Elliot Perry. Thomas inside, blocked. 2 defenders there, another block. The first time it looked like Wyatt Clements got a piece of it. The second time, Jacob Ramos joining the block party. No easy task considering Mason Thomas comes with good size. Pieper basketball underneath their own basket. Golsh back into the ball game. Drives baseline. Out. Thomas. Good look at a three. He'll take it. Back rim. Gutierrez. Up ahead they go. Jacob Ramos. Layup is good. Jacob's got 4 and the lead is cut to 7 for Pieper. Golsh will take it, and Golsh will hit it. Parker Golsh fire in this first half, 11 points, easily a game high. Gutierrez. Pieper wanted steps, they play on. Mason Thomas with the block as Wyatt Clements was going up strong. Here's Golsh again, another three. Heat check. Rims out. Guerra. Right-handed dribble into the lane. Lets it go. Thomas, a second straight block. Golsh brings it across the timeline. Back to Thomas, is going to slow it down. Horta now the point guard, or at least on this possession handling point duties with Elliot Perry here off to the side. Perry now top of the key. Looking to go inside of Thomas. Instead, three-point attempt, top of the key, short for Christian Harris. .329 remain in a fast-paced first quarter. And really a fast-paced first half. Jurica, corner. Wyatt Clements, lefty dribble to get out of that corner. Fouled. In the act of shooting, so Clements will get a couple of free throws. Wyatt looking for his first point of the game. He's got it. Clements a big part of the Smithson Valley offense, 13 points per game as he gets his second tonight. 8-point game, Pieper in the lead. The Rangers now showing full court press. Thomas, Perry, they get it across. There's Golsh. Corner with the drive, it's Porter Jensen out to Perry. Perry hounded by Colton Guerra. Point guard on point guard matchup. Thomas trying to go right. Bodied, though, by Brooks Slay. Corner. Pump fake. Nice job by Porter Jensen of getting several Smithson Valley defenders up in the air. Porter then patient as every one of them came down and drew a foul on his way up for free throw attempts. That's Jensen's first point of the night. He averages right around 3 per contest. 3 rebounds per game for Jensen as well. A chance to put the Warriors back up by double digits. He does. Guerra, cross-court press to Lay. Here's Jurica, corner, and letting it fly is Wyatt Clements. No. Lay fighting for it. Brooks very active, always. Good size, 6'3", 175, just a junior. Seemingly always around the ball. Here he is right now on the block. Forces up a shot and banks it with Mason Thomas in front of him. Brooks with his first field goal, now 3 on the night. Here's Horta. Still with the dribble, baseline. Nice lead for Elliot Perry, who puts it in off the glass. Point guard to point guard. That is how you make it happen. And Perry now with his first bucket of the ball game. Back to a 10-point lead for the Warriors. Lay, corner 3, front rim, at least from his angle. Rebounded by Golsh. Back comes Horta. Porter Jensen. Perry going to take it from deep. Back rim. Cleared by Clements. Guerra looking to push. Jerica not shy about letting it go. No, but a foul, and he's going to get three free throws, excuse me. That's the thing about Wayne Jerica is he's got a quick release. Doesn't need a whole lot of space to let it fire. 3.5 rebounds per game for Wayne Jerica. Nearing 2 assists. A couple of steals per contest to go along with his team high 17. Knocks down the free throw. He's got 6 tonight. One more coming after he drew the foul for the top of the three-point line. (28-19), 124 remaining in the first half. Jerica knocking down 2 of his 3 free throws on that trip to the charity stripe. Gutierrez stolen, able to keep it in bounds. Jerica gonna let it fly. Wayne Jerica with 5 straight points, all of them in the last 15 seconds. And Smithson Valley's cut this to a 5-point deficit. Turnover, the Rangers are gonna get it back. Gutierrez, quick inbound. Here comes Eli Redding. We go under a minute. Golsh, steal. Keeps it in bounds, but it's Eli Redding who has it for Smithson Valley. Jerica in that corner. Jerica gonna let it fly. No, but a whistle. Well, it was Parker Golsh for Pieper who had the hot hand through the first quarter and a half. It's Wayne Jerica who's taking that mantle here in the second quarter. Golsh with 11, Jerica with 10, and a chance for Wayne to add 2 more here at the free throw line. (11) now for Jerica. Deficit down to 4. It was 10 just moments ago. Jerica 2 for 2. He's hit on 4 of his 5 free throws here in the last minute or so of this ball game. Horta. Pieper with a 3-point lead. Mason Thomas out to Elliott Perry with less than 45 seconds. The Warriors here in no hurry. Though Horta crosses over, goes left. Perry brings it back out. Mason Thomas from near the timeline. Jerica watching Thomas. Now lefty dribble and a block on Jerica. Well, there's no question Smithson Valley's playing Mason Thomas physically. And that absolutely no issue for Mason because Thomas on his end very physical as well, especially in the early going tonight, was looking to take guys off the dribble. As Horta inbounds. Perry right in front of us. Final 13 seconds and counting of the first half. Perry goes, left-handed dribble, brings it back out. Thomas cuts, it's Golsh, the corner, Jensen. And they threw it away. Looking to Horta on the other end of the corner 3, but got away. And so with 2.2 seconds, Wayne Jerica will inbound from underneath the Pieper basket. They've got to go the length of the court here in 2 seconds. A foul on Horta. And free throws coming, as that's the 5th foul. So a costly foul there for the Warriors. because Eli Redding has a chance to cut this to a 1-point game when it was double digits just a couple of minutes ago. That's Eli Redding's first point of the night. His second would make this a 28-27 ball game with 1.2 second remaining. Back rim, Thomas buzzer lets it fly, short. Through 16 minutes, Pieper in control for most of that first half, but Smithson Valley starting well, Smithson Valley ending well. And with that, a 28-26 ball game in this rivalry matchup of District 26 5A foes. Halftime is next. Back after this with second half action from right here at Pieper High School on the Warriors Network.
Who's going to decide if this generation carries on our way of life? All of us. Hui, Western Original.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
What we're doing right now is a Rube Goldberg machine, where we are trying to do something with 15 energy transfers.
I'm learning a lot in this class, but mainly I think it's really helping me show my creative skills with creativity and problem solving. Even if the project is not something I specifically like, it really helps me find ways to make it enjoyable and solve the problem.
GT is very STEM based, so lots of the science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And so it just gives them that chance to really dive deeper into the science behind the learning and grow not just in the TEKS, but further beyond. So it gives them a depth, complexity of knowledge, and it gives them a chance to really pursue things that they're interested in.
I want to be an engineer in the future, and this class really helps me with that.
Hey Pieper Nation, I'm Dr. Daniel San Martin, your neighborhood board-certified orthodontist. My family and I live here in Kinder Ranch, and I have been proudly building Confident Smiles since 2012. We're excited to say that our new office is now located on Borgfeld Road. At San Martin Orthodontics, I personally see every patient at every appointment, and I'm the only doctor you'll see throughout your entire treatment. If your family needs orthodontic care, we'd love to earn your trust with a complimentary consultation. We hope to see you soon, and go Warriors!
Who's going to decide if this generation carries on our way of life? All of us. Hui, Western Original.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Welcome you back to Pieper High School right here on the Warriors Network. Pieper a 28-26 lead on Smithson Valley, District 26 5A boys clash. Of course, a rivalry matchup. This is a backyard rivalry, if you will. Smithson Valley and Pieper just down the road from each other, and so far laying each other to a standstill for the most part in those first 16 minutes. Early going, it was back and forth. Smithson Valley then established control, jumping out by as many as 10 before the Rangers came storming back late in that second quarter to get us to where we are now at a 2-point game. Elliot Perry, he's number 3 for Pieper, point guard, top of the key. Yemi Talani on the wing, getting inside with that right-hand dribble, muscles his way in for a nice little pretty floater on the layup. Back to a 4-point game for Pieper, and the Warriors, just like they began the first half, begin half number 2 in press. Colton Guerra out. Gutierrez, three-pointer. Robert is money. He had 4 points early. Those his first points since the first quarter. He's got 7. Down to a 1-point game. Talani, the corner. Back to Talani after Porter Jensen had a touch. Other side, it's Golsh. No. Jensen there. No. Rebound for Wayne Jericho. Guerra across the timeline. Turnover, going to be Pieper ball. Looking for Robert Gutierrez. Pass just a little too hot and through Robert's hands. Rangers showing some full court press as well. Goes across the corner. In and out for Porter Jensen. Here's Jericho. Game high 12 points in this one. Lefty dribble, righty floater, gets the shooter's roll. 14 now for Wayne Jericho, and Smithson Valley has its first lead. Other end, chance for a 2-on-1. Jensen in the corner, inside Mason Thomas muscles it up and in. Mason with 5. Pieper reclaims the lead. Gutierrez inside. Nice ball movement, and it finds a wide open Wyatt Clements. 4 for Wyatt. And Coach Michael Herrera wants to talk it over for the Pipers. To 20, we're going to keep it right here. Talking about Wayne Jericho's 14 points, that's a game high. Parker Golsh pacing Pieper with 11. All of those coming in the first half. The third quarter just essentially 2 minutes in. Piper's also gotten 5 from Dryden Richter, 2 from Elliot Perry, 5 from Mason Thomas, 3 from Sam Medina. Porter Jensen's got a point. Christian Harris has 2. For the Rangers, Eli Redding scored a point. Wyatt Clements has 4. Robert Gutierrez, mentioned moments ago, he's got 7. Jacob Ramos has 4. 33-32. Pieper a 1-point advantage. Both teams coming out firing here in the second half. At the intermission, the Warriors with a 28-26 lead. The Rangers briefly taking a 1-point advantage. And they're pressing. Here's Thomas, Mason. They bring it back out to Elliot Perry. Thomas now on the wing. Perry, who's even closer to the wing. Jensen's going to let it fly. Back of the rim. Jericho. Pump fake now into the lane. Wayne stops, elevates, no good. Yemi Talani with the rebound. Smithson Valley wanting over and back, didn't get it. Goes from the corner. Too hard. Whistle on Pieper. Porter Jensen doesn't like it. They're going to get him, though, as Jensen and Talani both tried to pressure the rebounder. Drew a whistle, and here comes Smithson Valley. Down by a point. 3 minutes gone in the third quarter. Clements, corner, Gutierrez. Smooth looking shot. Too strong. Perry up ahead. Golsh. Lefty layup good. Parker's got 13. And the Warriors back on top. Jerica in trouble, trapped. Finally gets rid of it, but it's knocked out of bounds by Mason Thomas. Rangers retain possession in front of their they're inbound in front of their own bench. Guetta. Top of the key, it's Wyatt Clements down low. Then back up to Jerica, 3 and 1. They got it to Jacob Ramos on the block. Jacob saying, here, Wayne, you take it. Jerica says, I know exactly what to do with it. He had 14 before that three-pointer, and now a chance to complete a 4-point play. Rangers with their biggest lead of the ball game at 36-34. Free throw's good. No coincidence this game turned when Wayne Jerica got more involved offensively. 18 now for the ball game. Thomas inside, whistle. An and one opportunity for Mason. Thomas going inside. A little bit of an up fake. Once the defenders were in an awkward position, Mason able to convert. Free throw for the tie. Rims out. Ramos rebounds. Clements. Here's Guerra. Bounce pass. Stolen by Talani. Yemi back the other way. And fouled as he switched hands. Looking to bring it up the court. So Parker Golsh comes over by the scorer's table. Will inbound to Elliot Perry. Under 4 minutes to go. Pieper, who led for most of the first half, down by 1. Talani. There's Jensen. Golsh. Thomas underneath. In trouble. There's Golsh. Swings Talani. He'll take it. No. Rebound Jensen. Fouled. He'll go to the line. Porter's only point thus far tonight has come from the line, so a chance to get 2 more. First free throw's good. We're tied. .337 remaining. District 26 5A clash. Smithson Valley coming in 10 and 10. Pieper coming in 16 and 11 as Jensen knocks down both free throws and Pieper reclaims the lead. All important district standings, though, with a different story from what their overall records are, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Clements to Eli Redding, who's into the ball game now. Eli wears number 10. Here's Clements. Brooks Lay also into the game. Nice bounce pass. First field goal attempt for Julian Martinez, who just entered. That one a little bit too strong off the glass, but Lay able to recover the rebound, and he's fouled as he went back up. A chance for Brooks to add to his 3 points on the night. And at the same time, more importantly, gives Smithson Valley back the lead. First free throw good. Brooks right around 4.5 points per game. Right around 3 rebounds per game for these Rangers. Second from the charity stripe, hits the back rim. Talani stops his dribble. Mason Thomas, they got to get across the timeline here. Here's Talani facing resistance. They do get it across. Here's Elliot Perry near us. Corner, inside pass Talani. Back out, Golsh, corner 3. Too strong. Ghosh back with it. Couple of dribbles back to Elliott Perry. Elliott directing traffic to Lonnie now. At the free throw line, lefty dribble. Hands to Mason Thomas. Thomas between his legs, fouled as he drove to the basket. Not a shooting foul. Officials saying let's keep it on the floor. And the Warriors will inbound from underneath their own basket. Colton Guerra back into the game for the Rangers. Number 23, their starting point guard. Also in is Carson Moreno, his first appearance in the second half, giving the Rangers some good minutes in the first 16 minutes. To Lonnie. There's Thomas. Perry at the top near the timeline. To Lonnie. Righty dribble. Little hook shot, no. But as he attacked, he got fouled. And Yemi with a chance to pick up his first points of the ball game. Comes in averaging right around 3.5 per game, 3 rebounds per game as well. Yemi's first free throw rolls out. Delaney good on his second free throw. Warriors take a 1-point lead. Guerra on the pass from Redding. Triple teamed is Guerra, looking to get out of it. And there's the travel. Warriors will take over at half court. Yemi Talani will inbound. Set their inbound play. It's Elliott Perry in the backcourt. Watch there by Eli Redding. Corner. Inside to Thomas, blocked by Lay. Sam Medina, nice bounce pass to give Mason an opportunity. Brooks Lay had other ideas. Pieper will inbound in front of the Smithson Valley fans. Elliott Perry and company hang into a 1-point lead. Thomas, watched by Lay. Those two have gone at it for the better part of the night. It's been a good battle to watch. Thomas between his legs, brings it back out, knocked away. Julian Martinez coming over to help, and in doing so, was able to disrupt Mason Thomas. Christian Harris into the ballgame for Yemi Talina. Harris wears 33. Sam Medina on the wing. Stops his dribble, there's Ghosh. Parker to Perry. On the wing, Medina back to Perry, inside. Elliott's pass stolen by Lay. It's been everywhere. Talked about this in the first half. Brooks has been very active, especially defensively. Offensively, almost threw it down, just left it a little short. Here comes Harris. Pass to Medina. Ghosh in the corner, brings it to the top of the key. Guerra comes up to press. Ghosh throwing it up, and he's earned himself a trip to the free throw line. 13 for the game for Parker. That's a team high, easily a team high, but only 2 have come since the intermission. Chance to add to that here from the charity stripe. Gives the Warriors a 2-point lead with that free throw. Back rim, still a 2-point game. Here's Eli Redding. Wyatt Clements to Colton Guerra, who knocks down the three for his first points of the game. And Smithson Valley back on top. Under 50 seconds in quarter number 3. Mason Thomas in trouble, double teamed, finds Golsh in the lane. Lefty layup is good. Pretty move by Parker, going to the offhand. And with that, Pieper back on top at 42-41. Reading travels. Got caught in the air. No man's land. Every basketball player's dreaded possession, dreaded spot and position. You leave your feet, you got nowhere to go. And he came back down with it. Dryden Richter into the ball game. Inbounds to Mason Thomas. Back to Richter. Under 25 seconds to go. There's Orta. Tristan bodied by Reading. Gives it up, gets it back. Corner 3, Sam Medina, no. Mason Thomas inside, tripped up, puts it up with the right hand, and fouls. Thomas with 7 points tonight. Leading scorer for these Warriors at 17 per contest. Two-point lead now for the Warriors. Reading exits for Smithson Valley. Robert Gutierrez back in. Robert wears number 22. Mason's 9th point. Extend the Warriors' lead to 3. Guerra. Gutierrez back to Guerra. Spots up from 3. Bank! Doesn't matter if he didn't call it. At the buzzer. We're knotted up going into the fourth quarter. Colton Guerra. 6 points on 2 threes, and we're headed to the fourth, all knotted up at 44. We're back after this on the Warriors Network. Welcome back to the Warriors Network for what should be a fantastic fourth quarter. Through 3, rivals Smithson Valley and Pieper have battled to a dead heat here at 44-44. Final 8 minutes of a contest. That's Pieper led 28-26 at the half. Colton Guerra inside. Robert Gutierrez back to Guerra. Guerra will let it fly. Short. Hit a 3 near the third quarter buzzer that put us at 44 all. That one just a bit short. Dryden Richter into inbound. Does so to Tristan Orta. Smithson Valley pressing. Both teams have done plenty of that here throughout the ball game. Here's Mason Thomas, number 5. Orta in the lane, out. Good look from the corner for Christian Harris, who makes the most of it. First 3 of the night for Christian. He's got 5, and more importantly, Pieper's got a 3-point lead. Guerra stops his dribble before he gets across half court. They spin it. Nice way of working inside for Wyatt Clements. Able to get the bucket in the lane. Wyatt with 6. It's a 1-point Pieper lead. Orta off the pass from Dryden Richter. There's Thomas. Sam Medina wears number 11. Orta wears number 1. Thomas works on the free throw line, spin, finishes with the right hand, but doesn't quite get it to go in. Got the ball back, but they call him for a loose ball foul. Rangers inbound, a minute 15 gone by, clock counting, and they're down by 1. Win here would really do them wonders in the district standings. We'll get to that a little bit later. Colton Guerra, stolen by Orta. Pick this pocket. Here's Tristan. Layup, no. Contact, no whistle. Mason Thomas with the board. 3-point attempt, Richter. Money. Dryden's got 2 3-pointers in the last couple of minutes. 8 for the game, and it's a 4-point lead for Pieper. Big swing. Smithson Valley had an opportunity to take a 1-point lead. It extends to 4. Guerra tries to answer with a 3 of his own. No. Rebound by Jerica. No good. Jerica, another opportunity. That one is good. 20 now for Wayne Jerica. Game high. And his Rangers within 2. Action picking up as Richter goes across half court. Orta lets it fly. Lefty 3, no. Mason Thomas boards. Fights to keep possession, now hands to Orta, who resets. 5.5 to go in the ball game. Pieper with the ball and on top by a bucket. Orta with the dribble before he gives it up to Sam Medina, gets it back, and now they reset. Mason Thomas, top of the key. Thomas going between his dribble, watched by Wayne Jerica. Rangers have done a nice job of keeping Thomas out of the lane for the most part. Mason still got 9 in this ball game. He averages 17 though. Medina thought about a 3, pulled it back out. Orta, top of the key. Thomas, right-handed dribble. And a long Pieper offensive possession continues. Orta now top of the key. Lefty, nice feed inside. Christian Harris off the Tristan Orta move. Tristan's been great since he's been coming to this ball game, giving the Warriors some fantastic minutes. 4-point lead for Pieper. We're back after this. 4:26 remaining on the Warriors Network.
What we're doing right now is a Rube Goldberg machine, where we are trying to do something with 15 energy transfers.
I'm learning a lot in this class, but mainly I think it's really helping me show my creative skills with creativity and problem solving. Even if the project is not something I specifically like, it really helps me find ways to make it enjoyable and solve the problem.
GT is very STEM based, so lots of the science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And so it just gives them that chance to really dive deeper into the science behind the learning and grow not just in the TEKS, but further beyond. So it gives them a depth, complexity of knowledge, and it gives them a chance to really pursue things that they're interested in.
I want to be an engineer in the future, and this class really helps me with that.
Warriors Network, the Pieper boys basketball team reestablishing control here, a 4-point lead with 4:22 and counting remaining in the ball game on Smithson Valley. Pieper in control through most of the first half. Pieper with a fantastic third quarter to take their own lead as Wayne Jerica misses for Smithson Valley. Here comes Ghosh. Parker looking to attack. The left-handed layup is good. Parker Ghosh, a team-high 18 for the Warriors. And it's a 6-point advantage with under 4 minutes to go. But as we were mentioning, after Smithson Valley had a fantastic third quarter, the Pieper Warriors have reestablished control here in the fourth. That one nearly stolen instead. In the lane and fouled is Wyatt Clements for Smithson Valley. Wyatt's got 6 as he steps to the line with his team down by 6. Wyatt 13 points per game for these Rangers. He's got 7 now. Another one coming. 3:42 remaining. Wyatt 2 for 2 on this trip. Orta to Elliot Perry. Back to Tristan. Orta left-handed dribble to get across the timeline. With that lefty pass all the way to the corner and a nice move down the baseline for Christian Harris. Christian's got 9, and the Warriors have had some wonderful play off their bench. Harris is a sub, Orta's a sub. Connecting there, and they've given Pieper a 6-point lead with near 3 minutes to go. Fouled is Jacob Ramos. Brooks Lay back in for Smithson Valley. He wears number 30. Excuse me. Brooks wears 14. Clements up to Jerica. Here's Guerra, back to Jerica. He'll let it fly. Top of the key, back rim. Gutierrez tapping it to a teammate. Officials say that's Pieper ball though. Ball found its way out of bounds. Gutierrez saying that should be our possession. Officials disagree. Goes to inbound. Pieper with the ball in a 6-point lead with now under 3 minutes to go. Mason Thomas, here's Elliot Perry. They have numbers. Goes thought about a 3, now goes into the lane. Right hand, offensive foul. Jerica drawing the charge. Way not only Smithson Valley's leading scorer, where's number 11, at 17 per game, does a lot of the little things, as coaches like to say. Timeout, 2:48 remaining. Smithson Valley with the ball, trying to get out of a 6-point deficit. We're back after this right here on the Warriors Network. .48 remain in a ball game between the Smithson Valley Rangers and the Pieper Warriors right here on the Warriors Network. Pieper hanging on to a 6-point lead. They've extended since the fourth quarter started. A 2-point advantage for the Warriors at the half. Smithson Valley came all the way back, took a couple of leads of their own. Since Pieper has reestablished control, it's Smithson Valley with the ball here. Gutierrez to Guerra. Thought about it, then shot it short. Cleared by Christian Harris. Now to Tristan Orta. As we near 2:15, Orta near half court, a blocking foul. Jerica drew a charge a little while ago. Looking to do the exact same thing here near the half-court line, but unable to establish position. And so the call goes against him, Mason Thomas here. The Warriors leading scorer at 17 per game with 9 tonight with the dribble. Bodied by Brooks Lay. Lay been on him all game long, played some good defense. You see the physicality there again. Horta's got a clear lane here on the right side. Lay closes it off in a hurry. Thomas top of the key. Lefty dribble, now to Elliott Perry, and Pieper in no rush. Up by 6 with 1:50 to go. Colton Guerra picks his pocket though. Lay almost with a thunderous slam, left it short. Here comes Elliott Perry. And Mason Thomas now across the timeline. Brooks Lay wanted to end everyone's life here at the Warriors gym moments ago, but he took off too early. 1:31 remains. Pieper with a 6-point lead, and they've got it inbounding on the Rangers side of the court. Lay exits. Horta to inbound. Elliott Perry. Between his legs, gets across the timeline, now in trouble, trapped, gets it to Horta. Here's Gauche, pulls up, little too strong. Boy, Christian Harris has been very active for these Warriors. That one knocked out of bounds, 1:12 remaining. And now for Smithson Valley, who's down by 6 with 1:12, as mentioned, time becomes as big an issue as the score. Jerica, he's their best three-point shooter. To Guerra, Jericho asking for it, he has it. Watched there by Perry, back to Guerra. To Jerica, lets it fly, quick release. Back rim, whistles. Hit the top of the backboard. Pieper ball. Gauche to inbound. Thomas. Trapped to Perry. They get it across the half-court line. Gauche, no hurry. Inside. Guess who? Young man who we talked about just moments ago, been very active. 2 more for Christian Harris. He's got 11 off the bench. Corner 3, Gutierrez. Thought about it at least. Now he takes it inside. Nice leave. Inside, it's Jacob Ramos. Jacob cuts to a 58-52 lead with 31 seconds to go. And Coach Ike Thornton of Smithson Valley calling a timeout in order to stop the clock. So Pieper has the ball. They're up by 6. Smithson Valley doing everything they can to stay in this ball game. Great back and forth contest for Pieper. A reminder, they're doing all of this without Santiago Loya. Suffered an injury, a broken ankle, back in the Allen tournament earlier in the season. And when they lost him, Pieper lost their second leading scorer, right around 10, 12 points per game, and a young man who Coach Michael Herrera describes as one of their best leaders. And so they've lost a lot in losing Santiago Loya, but here they are, about to improve to 6-5 in district play. With a loss, Smithson Valley would fall to 3-8 in district play. And for Pieper, they can hang on. That 6-5 in district would be huge because coming in, Wagner's 8-1 in district play, Alamo Heights 8-2, Veterans Memorial 5-3, New Braunfels at 6-4. Those the district records coming in above Pieper into tonight's action. Many of the games that were supposed to be played last night being played tonight because of last night's severe weather all across not only greater San Antonio but all across the state as well. And so with heavy hoops action tonight, those district standings sure to change, but Pieper on its way to helping itself here with a 6-point lead with 30 seconds remaining here on the Warriors Network. Elliott Perry, inbounds play. Everyone starting from a full-out sprint from beyond the baseline. Knocked out of bounds, though, by Jacob Ramos. And Pieper will do it again. 29 seconds. Again, you see the Warriors lining up at the baseline. Gauche streaking down the field. as was Christian Harris. Horta runs into the scores table. He's okay. It's Pieper ball as it was knocked out of bounds with 27 seconds to go. That Smithson Valley defense, like that of their state championship football team, very stingy here, comes up with the steal momentarily at least because Horta has it back. Up ahead, it's Harris. And Christian smartly brings it back out, realizing that time right now more precious than points. 19 seconds to go and his team's up by 6. Christian Harris averages right around 2.5 points per game. He's got 11 tonight with an opportunity for 2 more. There's one of them. 59-52 with 19.07 seconds remaining from Pieper High School. Baker's dozen for Christian Harris. It's an 8-point game. Gutierrez in trouble. Here's Guerra. Back to Gutierrez. Thought about letting it fly, now goes inside. Layup good. Timeout taken by Coach Ike Thornton. Gutierrez now nearing double digits. He's got 9. As just 5.7 seconds remain. Pieper with the ball, nursing a 6-point lead. Mentioned the 13 points for Christian Harris. Pieper's been led tonight by Parker Ghosh, who's got 18. Mason Thomas, their leading scorer for the regular season, has 9. Dryden Richter has scored 8. Elliot Perry's got 2. Sam Medina, a 3-pointer. Porter Jensen's got 3. Yemi Talani has notched a point as well for Smithson Valley. Eli Redding's got a point. Wayne Jerica, their leading scorer, the only player in this ball game who's reached 20. Wayne with exactly that total tonight. Wyatt Clements, 18. Robert Gutierrez, 8 for Wyatt Clements. Robert Gutierrez with 9, as just mentioned. Colton Guerra, 6. That's the same number of points that Jacob Ramos has. Out of the timeout, Pieper set to inbound. Just 5 seconds remain. Ghosh will do the honors. He's got Harris streaking down the court, couldn't get him, and so another timeout. This one taken by Pieper. From here, Smithson Valley will play New Braunfels on Friday. That one back home for the Rangers in Spring Branch. And figures to have district implications because New Braunfels right now sitting as of right now in that 4th spot, coveted top 4 playoff spots in district standings. They're 4th right now at 6-4. For Pieper, they get Champion on Friday. That one at Champion, so a chance for the Warriors to try to get a win against the Champion team that's 4-5 to start the night. Here comes guess who with the big boom shakalaka all over this Warriors gym. And with that Mason Thomas dunk, the buzzer sounds, and a 62-54 final for the Pieper Warriors. They improve to 6-5 in district play, 17-11 on the regular season. Smithson Valley falls to 10-11, 3-8 in District 26 5A play. Thomas with points 10 and 11, ending the game in emphatic fashion as the Warriors knock off their rivals from right up 281. So, for the outstanding folks at Wick Productions, we say so long right here on the Warriors Network. Again, a Pieper 62-54 victory over the Smithson Valley Rangers tonight. Both teams, again, as mentioned, in action on Friday. Good night, and we'll see you next time right here on the Warriors Network.